Welcome to Top Liberty Coin, the home of rare coin discoveries, deep history, and hidden treasures in your pocket change. If you are passionate about collecting coins, uncovering their secrets, and learning how even a single cent can be worth hundreds of dollars, then you are in the right place. Today, we are going to explore one of the most fascinating and collectible coins in American history, the 1981 Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny. This coin might seem ordinary, but some versions of it are worth an unbelievable amount of money, up to $787.99 or even more, depending on their condition and rarity. So stay with us until the end, because we're breaking this journey into 15 powerful parts, and each part will reveal another layer of this incredible story. Origins of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was revolutionary as it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. The obverse shows Lincoln's profile with the word "Liberty" and the motto, "In God We Trust." Over the years, the reverse has changed, from the original wheat ears design to the Lincoln Memorial introduced in 1959. By the time we reach 1981, the Lincoln cent had already become a beloved symbol of American history, and its design had become a classic. The year 1981, a turning point. 1981 was a special year for the Lincoln penny because it was the final full year the coin was made entirely from 95% copper and 5% zinc. Starting in mid-1982, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-plated zinc composition due to rising copper prices. This makes 1981 pennies among the last of the classic copper cents, and that alone adds to their historical significance and collector appeal. Millions were minted, but some carry unique characteristics that make them stand out from the crowd and worth hundreds of dollars today. Understanding the design details. The 1981 Lincoln penny continues the iconic design by Victor David Brenner. On the obverse, we see Abraham Lincoln facing right, with "Liberty" to his left and the date, 1981, to his right. Above his head is the national motto, "In God We Trust." On the reverse is the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, with the words, "United States of America," and 1 cent. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a subtle but important design detail collectors love. Varieties and mint marks of 1981 PNNES. The 1981 penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark for proofs. The presence or absence of a mint mark can significantly affect value. Proof coins from San Francisco, for example, are struck with extra care and often have mirror-like surfaces. Also, within 1981 proof coins, there are 2 notable varieties, Type 1 with a filled S and Type 2 with a clear S. The Type 2 proof is rarer and more valuable. Why 1981 pennies are rare? Today, even though millions were made, most 1981 pennies have been spent, circulated, and worn down. Finding a coin in pristine mint state condition is rare. Moreover, copper pennies are often hoarded or melted for their metal content, reducing the available supply in collector-grade condition. This rarity is what drives up the price for coins that are uncirculated, have unique mint errors, or belong to the rare proof varieties. Rare errors and minting mistakes. Some of the most valuable 1981 Lincoln pennies are those with minting errors. These errors include double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and die cracks. A double die obverse, for example, can show doubling on the date or the word "Liberty." Such coins are rare and highly sought after. A simple 1 cent coin with a clear error can skyrocket in value from a few cents to hundreds of dollars instantly. The copper factor, metal content and value. Because 1981 pennies are made mostly of copper, they have intrinsic metal value. A copper cent contains about 2.95 grams of copper. With copper prices rising, even the melt value of these pennies is higher than 1 cent. Although melting them is illegal in the U.S., the metal content still adds appeal to collectors and investors. A copper penny's value is more stable and often grows over time compared to the newer zinc versions. Grading and condition matters. One of the most critical factors in determining the value of a 1981 Lincoln penny is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to perfect mint state, MS, 70. Circulated coins might be worth only a few cents, but uncirculated coins with a grade of MS, 65 or higher can reach values of $50, $100, or even more. Proof coins in PR 69 or PR 70 condition are especially desirable and often sell for hundreds of dollars. Real auction records and salesmoney 1981 Lincoln cents have sold for surprising amounts at auctions. For instance, a 1981 S-Type 2 proof cent graded PR 70 sold for nearly $787.99. Error coins have sold for similar amounts or even higher, depending on their rarity and condition. These real-world auction results prove that even a coin you might overlook in your change can be worth serious money if it's the right variety and in the right condition. How to find valuable 1981 pennies. Finding valuable 1981 pennies requires patience and attention to detail. Start by checking your change and old coin jars. Look for uncirculated coins, proof coins, and coins with visible mint errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the date, lettering, and edges. Also, check rolls of pennies from banks. Many collectors still find hidden treasures there. Coin shows and estate sales can also be excellent sources of rare varieties. Storage and preservation tips. If you find a rare or valuable 1981 penny, proper storage is essential to preserve its condition and value. Avoid cleaning coins as this can scratch them and reduce their grade. Instead, handle them by the edges and store them in coin flips or holders designed for collectors. Keep them in a cool, dry place away from moisture and direct sunlight. Why collectors love 1981 pennies. Collectors love 1981 Lincoln cents for many reasons: their historical importance as the last full copper year, their beautiful classic design, their potential for rare errors, and their increasing market value. They represent a turning point in U.S. coinage and a final farewell to the era of copper cents. This makes them not only valuable but also deeply meaningful pieces of numismatic history. Future value and investment. Potential. The value of rare 1981 Lincoln pennies continues to rise over time, especially for high-grade coins and rare varieties. As more coins are lost, melted, or damaged, the remaining supply shrinks, and demand from collectors grows. Investing in well-preserved 1981 pennies today could mean significant profits in the future. A coin worth $50 today could be worth several $100s or more in the coming decades. Final thoughts and call to action. And the 1981 Lincoln penny is far more than just a small piece of copper. It's a historical artifact, a collector's treasure, and a potential goldmine hiding in plain sight. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned numismatist, searching for rare 1981 pennies can be a thrilling and rewarding journey. Always remember to check your coins carefully. You never know when you might be holding one worth $787.99 or even more. Thank you for watching Top Liberty Coin. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1981 Lincoln cent, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Comment below and tell us about your rare penny finds. Your story could be featured in our next video. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep your eyes open for the hidden treasures that might be sitting right in your pocket. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1998 Lincoln penny, a small coin with a massive story. At first glance, it's just a 1-cent coin, but the truth is, some 1998 Lincoln pennies are worth hundreds of dollars, even up to $787.99 or more. In this video, we will uncover the entire journey of this coin, from its birth and design to its rare varieties, market value, collector demand, and how you can identify one of these valuable coins today. The origin and historical background. The story of the Lincoln penny begins in 1909, when it was introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Over the decades, this penny has gone through several changes, but its purpose remained the same, a tribute to one of America's most beloved presidents. By 1998, the Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for nearly 90 years, and that year marked one of the most interesting chapters in its long history. Design and features of the 1998 penny. The obverse, front, of the 1998 penny features the classic bust of Abraham Lincoln, with the word Liberty on the left, the year 1998 on the right, and the phrase, "In God We Trust," along the top. The reverse, back, shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 for the coin's 150th anniversary. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a beautiful detail often missed by the casual observer. This penny was minted primarily in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, and a proof version was made in San Francisco, S mint mark. Minting and production details. In 1998, billions of Lincoln cents were produced, over 5.1 billion in Philadelphia and 5.4 billion in Denver. However, not all coins are created equal. Even in a sea of billions, rare varieties and minting errors slipped through, and these are the coins that collectors hunt for today. Proof coins from San Francisco were struck with polished dies and special care, creating mirror-like finishes that are prized by collectors. Why the 1998 penny is special? You might wonder. With billions made, why is a 1998 penny worth hundreds of dollars? The answer lies in varieties, errors, and condition. Some pennies from this year were struck with older reverse dies from 1992, creating what collectors call a close AM variety. Others might feature doubling errors, off-center strikes, or other minting mistakes. These tiny differences can turn an ordinary 1-cent coin into a treasure worth $100, $500, or even more than $787.99. Rare varieties. The 1998 close AM penny. One of the most famous and valuable varieties of the 1998 penny is the close AM reverse. Normally, the letters A and M in America are spaced apart on pennies from 1998. But a small number of coins were mistakenly struck using a proof reverse die intended for 1992, causing the A and M to be close together. This rare variety is extremely valuable. Even circulated examples can sell for $200 to $500, while high-grade examples certified by PCGS or NGC can exceed $700 to $800, and sometimes even more depending on demand. Other valuable errors and varieties. Apart from the close AM variety, several types of mint errors can boost the value of a 1998 penny. Look for double dies, where parts of the design like the lettering or Lincoln's face appear doubled under magnification. Off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and broad strikes are also collectible. Some error pennies from 1998 have sold for $300 to $600. The rarer the error and the better the condition, the higher the value. Grading and condition. The key to value. Condition is everything in the coin collecting world. A worn 1998 penny might be worth just a few cents, but a coin in mint state, MS, condition, especially MS 65 or higher, can sell for hundreds. Proof coins graded PR 69 or PR 70 deep cameo are especially desirable. If you find a close AM penny in high grade, professional grading could unlock its full value and push its price close to or beyond $787.99. Current market value and auction records. As of now, the current market value of a rare 1998 close AM penny ranges from about $150 in circulated condition to $787.99 or more in mint state. Some certified proof-like examples and error coins have fetched even higher prices at auctions. Collectors continue to pay premium prices for high-quality coins, especially those with documented provenance or rare varieties. Keep an eye on auction platforms like Heritage Auctions and eBay to track real-time sales. Collector demand and popularity. The 1998 penny is highly sought after among Lincoln cent enthusiasts, especially those building complete sets of varieties. Because the close AM penny is rare and was never officially announced by the U.S. Mint, it has become a mystery coin that excites collectors. Demand for these coins has remained strong for decades and shows no signs of slowing down. The combination of history, rarity, and affordability makes this penny a perfect entry point for new collectors and a must-have for advanced numismatists. How to identify valuable pennies. If you want to check your pocket change for hidden treasures, here's how. Look at the AM in America on the reverse. If the letters are almost touching, you might have a close AM variety. Inspect the coin under magnification for doubling or minting errors. Pay attention to the mint mark and condition. Compare your coin to certified examples online. Even a small detail can make a massive difference in value. Selling and trading your 1998 penny. If you discover a rare 1998 penny, don't rush to spend it. First, have it graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can dramatically increase its selling price. Then, consider selling it through trusted auction houses, coin dealers, or online platforms. Always do your research to ensure you get a fair deal. Coins with documented provenance or certification often sell faster and for higher prices. Investment potential and future value. Lincoln cents, especially rare varieties like the 1998 Close AM, are not just collectibles, they're potential investments. As time goes on and more coins are lost, damaged, or locked into collections, the supply of high-grade examples will shrink. This means the value of rare coins is likely to rise. Collectors and investors alike see these coins as a way to preserve wealth and own a piece of history. A coin worth $787.99 today could be worth even more in the future. Fun facts and hidden secrets. Did you know the 1998 Close AM variety was never meant to exist? It happened because the mint accidentally used a proof reverse die on regular business strikes. This mistake created one of the most exciting modern rarities in U.S. coinage. Also, the Lincoln cent is the longest-running coin design in American history, and the only coin to feature the same president for over a century. These fun details make the 1998 penny even more special to collectors. Final thoughts and collectors' motivation. The 1998 Lincoln penny is proof that treasure can be hiding in plain sight. A simple 1-cent coin you find in your change could be worth hundreds of dollars, even $787.99 or more. All it takes is a careful eye, some knowledge, and a bit of patience. Here on Top Liberty Coin, we believe that every coin tells a story, and the story of the 1998 penny is one of history, rarity, and hidden wealth. So, check your coins, share your finds in the comments, and subscribe to Top Liberty Coin for more deep dives into the world of rare coins and hidden treasures. Your next big discovery might be sitting right in your pocket. Today, we dive deep into the world of the Lincoln penny, focusing on one particular modern treasure that's catching collectors' attention, the 2013 Lincoln cent. While many people think modern pennies are worthless, the truth is that some of these small copper-plated coins can be worth hundreds of dollars, even up to $787.98 or more, depending on their condition, rarity, and unique errors. Stay with us till the end as we explore its history, hidden secrets, current market value, and the reasons collectors are paying big money for a coin most people ignore. The origin of the Lincoln PNNY. The story of the Lincoln penny begins over a century ago. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin carried Lincoln's face on the obverse and wheat ears on the reverse. Through the decades, the design evolved. Wheat ears gave way to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959 and later to the Union Shield in 2010, symbolizing national unity. Each design change marked a chapter in American history, but the penny remained more than just pocket change, it became a cultural icon. Transition to modern PNNES. Fast forward to the 21st century. By 2013, the Lincoln penny had undergone several changes in composition. Instead of being made mostly of copper, modern cents are 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. Despite their cheap materials, these pennies hold immense value for collectors because of minting errors, special conditions, and low population grades. This leads us to our star of the show, the 2013 Lincoln cent minted in Denver, a coin that might look ordinary but could be worth a small fortune. 2013 D. Lincoln Cent Basic FACTS. The 2013 D. Lincoln penny was minted in large quantities, over 2.3 billion pieces, but not all are created equal. The D. Mint mark below the date indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint. Most 2013 D. cents are worth only face value, 1 cent, but a select few, especially those in MS-68 or higher grades, or those with rare errors, can fetch impressive prices at auctions and collector markets. Why modern pennies can be valuable? Many people assume older coins are the only ones worth money, but modern coins like the 2013 D penny prove otherwise. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that meet three main criteria: condition. Coins graded MS-67 or MS-68 can bring hundreds of dollars. Rarity. Low population. Examples or rare varieties are highly sought after. Errors and varieties. Unique minting mistakes make coins far more valuable. Some 2013 D. Lincoln cents with extraordinary condition or unique varieties have sold for $700 to $800, with a few pushing close to $787.98 in the current collector market. Error coins. The secret value. One of the biggest reasons a 2013 D penny might be worth a lot is minting errors. These happen during production and create unique coins that collectors love. Look out for double die obverse, where Lincoln's face or lettering appears double dot center strikes, coins not aligned properly during minting, die cracks or cuds, raised lines or missing sections due to worn dies, wrong planchet errors, pennies struck on metal meant for another coin. These errors can turn a 1-cent coin into a $100, $300, or even $700 plus treasure. The role of condition and grading. 2013 D penny in circulation might only be worth a few cents, but a flawless MS-68 RD, red, example can command over $500 to $787.98. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC certify coins, adding credibility and boosting value in the market. Auction records and real sales. Let's talk real numbers. A 2013 D. Lincoln Cent MS-68 RD has sold at auction for over $787.98. Even slightly lower grades like MS-67 RD regularly sell for $100 to $250. Rare error coins have fetched $300 plus due to collector demand. These sales prove that even modern pennies can be worth serious money if you know what to look for. How to identify a valuable 2013 D PNY? Now that you know the potential, how do you spot a valuable one? Here's a simple checklist. Inspect the date and mint mark carefully. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling or die cracks. Examine the coin's luster and color. Bright red coins are worth more. Look for off-center strikes, missing elements, or unusual details. If it looks perfect, consider submitting it for grading. A few minutes of close inspection could uncover a penny worth hundreds of dollars. The history of the D Mint mark. The D Mint mark represents the Denver Mint, one of the most productive mints in U.S. history. Opened in 1906, the Denver Mint has produced billions of coins, many of which are now collectors' favorites. Some of the most valuable Lincoln cents ever discovered, including rare double dies and misstruck coins, came from Denver. That makes the 2013 D penny part of a long tradition of collectible and historically significant coins. Why collectors love Lincoln Pennies. Lincoln pennies are the gateway to coin collecting. They are affordable, widely available, and full of history. Collectors cherish them because they represent over 100 years of continuous minting. They showcase iconic American history. They offer a real chance of finding valuable coins in everyday change. Even modern pennies like the 2013 D can be rare treasures hiding in plain sight. Part 12. Current market trends and demand. The coin market in 2025 continues to grow, with Lincoln cents remaining among the most collected U.S. coins. Demand for high grade 2013 D pennies is increasing, and prices are holding strong. Auction records show consistent sales in the $300 to $787 range, and expert appraisers predict that premium examples could rise even higher in the coming years. Now is the perfect time to start searching and collecting before prices climb further. Part 13. How to sell your valuable pennies. If you discover a valuable 2013 D penny, selling it is easier than ever. You can submit it to PCGS or NGC for grading and certification, listed on Auction platforms like Heritage Auctions or eBay offer it to coin shops or dealers specializing in US cents. A certified coin always commands higher prices, so grading is a smart investment. Part 14, Tips for New Coin Hunters. If you're new to coin collecting, here are some tips to get started. Always check your change. Treasures hide in plain sight. Use proper tools like gloves, magnifiers, and storage holders. Learn how to grade coins and recognize errors. Follow channels like Top Liberty Coins for expert tips and coin news. The more you learn, the more likely you are to spot those valuable hidden gems. Part 15, Conclusion and Final WRD. The humble 2013 D. Lincoln penny is proof that even the smallest coin in your pocket can hold incredible history and surprising value. From its origins in 1909 to its modern-day worth of $787.98 or more, this coin is more than just copper and zinc. It's a piece of American legacy. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, never overlook a penny. The next one you find could change your collection, or your wallet, forever. Thank you for watching Top Liberty Coins. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2013 D. Lincoln cent, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest coin discoveries, rare finds, and market updates. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth hundreds of dollars.